years in the industry, Heidi Daus. This must be one of the most exciting things to create. Goodness. I know you love the Victorian period. So to do jewelry inspired by this film.
I have goosebumps. Look at this beautiful set, girls. This is the most exciting moment here on HSN, and do we have the most beautiful jewelry to show you?
Absolutely, and throughout, you're of course going to see vignettes and beautiful things from the film because we want you to have the opportunity to go see it when it's actually released. And we're going to be checking in first with Jackie Moran, who is HSN's entertainment and style expert, and she's going to tell us more about how you can interact with us.
Hi everybody, we are having so much fun here tonight. We are in the movie mood with Crimson Peak, which is in theaters October 16th. That's this Friday. But more than that, we're inspired by the movie, by the style, and we're talking about it on the HSN community page on hsn.com. I'm going to be chatting with you all night long about how you interpret Victorian style, and I know Heidi Daus has a lot to do with that. Back to you, ladies.
Thank you, Jackie. We look forward to talking with you and talking with you at home throughout the show. As always, we love interacting with you. And at the end of the show, someone is actually going to win a gift card as well. So please join us on Community. But we're going to start because, as you know, Heidi is always inspired by the Victorian time period.
Indeed,
and
indeed.
certainly, again, with the inspiration from this film, you have created the ravishing raven jewelry. We're going to begin with the earrings and the necklace, and the details are exceptional.
Just beautiful, and doesn't it fall just so perfectly within this fabulous set? We have the most beautiful gray pearls that hold this casting that is the most stunning, most beautiful, beautiful ravens flying around in the Aurora Borealis, along with these beautiful, beautiful white opals and crystals. Aren't they beautiful? The triple strands of 10mm pearls are exquisitely knotted in between each and every. Girls, if you want to be ravishing, I'm telling you, this is the way to go. There's also these beautiful left and right earrings that absolutely frame your face. And of course, there's a cuff. So if you're in that ordering process, don't forget to ask about that.
Okay, here's a look at the earrings. And again, each one is crafted individually because there's a true left and right, so they frame your face. We have pierced or we have clip available, which is something that you always request. You can see the detail there in that beautiful raven. And I do want to remind you that everything from Heidi comes with a lifetime warranty. So, you know, your jewelry is going to be with you for a lifetime. You'll think about those special occasions that you wore this necklace to, and remember those wonderful things every time you put it on. By the way, I just want to let you know, on the necklace, the length is actually going to be 17 inches, but it has a 3.5-inch extender. The drop itself, Heidi, is a dramatic 3.5-inch length, 5.5 inches in the width. And we have only 150 necklaces, about 100 of the earrings. Also, too, something that we're doing in time for the holidays is we have the VIP financing. So that's available if you happen to have your HSN charge card. You can stretch this out over the course of 12 months if you'd like to do that.
No question.
Absolutely. That's the way. I mean, no interest for 12 months if you're using your HSN charge card.
Isn't that awesome? Now look at how this beautiful necklace absolutely follows your neckline. You can wear it higher or lower, but I love that collar effect. And when you look closely, actually from across the room, you would just be sparkling. But when you get close, you see those beautiful, beautiful ravens that are paved in the most expensive, beautiful crystals that money can buy. And of course, the earrings that frame your face. The earrings are standalone earrings by themselves with a strand of pearls, but the necklace and the earrings together make a ravishing, ravishing set. Look at how pretty that is, Miss Connie, with all the grays that are out there in fashion.
No
question.
That is
divine.
Now, we just wanted to give you a little sneak peek because Heidi is actually going to be with us for the second and third hour of our big Crimson Peak movie event. We'll be introducing you to a cod in a moment, but we also want to remind you, we want to hear from you. Call us at 1-866-376-8255 and tell us what you're loving about our Crimson Peak collection. And of course, Crimson Peak is in theaters October 16th. Now, still ahead, Heidi is known for her pins. Some of the most famous women in the world have been photographed at some of the biggest occasions wearing her pins, and we have the brand new Masquerade, mysterious Masquerade pin. Now, normally this will be $149. Tonight for the event, it's $119. It's under $30 on your charge card to bring it home, and we have clear or we have red available for you. So you may want to call and pre-order. Can you imagine, especially in that red, as we're talking about Crimson Peak?
No question.
How
look at that.
Beautiful.
Isn't that beautiful? Oh, isn't that special? And then...
Okay, Heidi.
Miss Connie.
I mean, this, you have outdone yourself on this one.
That is, I just love this. For we girls that just love that Gothic era, and of course, anything beautiful and old and antique. This, you know, I have one of these on my dining room table.
Do you really?
Of course.
Okay, so here's our glowing glamour crystal pin from $159 to $129, and it's $32.49 on your charge card. We only have 300 of these.
Yeah.
I will promise you, this will sell out during the show.
Yes.
And again, I can't wait till you see this film and you see the details, but throughout the film, because of the era that it's actually depicting, you see exactly what we just had a chance to show you in that beautiful pin. Of course, Heidi was inspired by the movie. Okay, now we're going to talk about the Ravishing Raven gorgeous ring, and I've been wearing this. We were here early today, got here about 1 in the afternoon, and I put this on. It was the first thing I picked up. When I tell you, everyone in the studio, in our makeup room, they've all commented on this. And what I love that you've done with this collection, Heidi, you're known for your critter pieces, but these are pieces that have, it's almost like a hidden critter, if you will.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, it is so special. And of course, it's taken from the design in the necklace. And if you come in very closely, I will show you the fancy cut teardrop Swarovski crystal that's right there in the center. And then, of course, all of that hidden, beautiful workmanship that you'll see there in those ravens that are kissing each other. And you know, for my girls, we have a bunch of girls that do nothing but collect our from our aviary collection. Well, this is now truly a collectible. Look at how pretty those beautiful birds are, and look at the sides of the shoulders of this ring. Completely paved all the way around. It is truly a very, very special piece.
Heidi, guess what? Size 11 just sold out. Size 12 just sold out, but we have size 5 and 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 remaining. So 11 and 12 are already gone. That just tells you we have so many people who are so excited about the release of the film coming up on October 16th, and they want to see this collection, which of course was inspired by Crimson Peak, and all the products in the collection inspired by what you're going to be able to see in terms of the intricacy, the details, the colors, the costuming.
Well, I think that we can, you know, see, just looking at this beautiful set, the costumes that came from the movie, they are exquisite.
Okay, hang in there because we have fewer than 100 of the rings available. Now we're going to the cuff. This, again, is 12 months, no interest, VIP financing. If you'd like to put this on your credit card and pay it over the course of 12 months, you can do that. It's under $60 on your charge card, and one of the most impressive statement pieces, really, in the entire show. Heidi.
Isn't this one beautiful, beautiful cuff? This is a double hinged cuff. So, girls, not only is it just the most beautiful thing I've ever laid my eyes on, but it's so easy to put on and off with those 2 hinges. And of course, it's available in 2 sizes, small, medium, and medium large. And, you know, it will just, it's so glamorous. On our model's wrist, you saw her with the ring and the bangle on her wrist. It looks absolutely exquisite. Girls, get this home. Remark at the pave work. There's over 1,000 stones in this beautiful, remarkable cuff. And it is just the most stunning, ravishing thing. Can you imagine this over your black gloves in the winter time?
It's amazing. amazing. And that center stone, Heidi, isn't it true? I mean, the center stone alone, you have to be on a waiting list to get the stones that large.
You know, we have to go all over the world to make sure that we're able to get all of the very special stones that go into each and every one of these magnificent pieces for this movie event. Girls, I think when you see the movie, you will see where we were and how we were inspired by such a work of art that is going to be brought to the screens on Friday.
Okay, I just want to let you know we have fewer than 100. Heidi's going to be back with us next hour. She's going to have both the Masquerade and the candelabra pin. So you look forward to seeing that, as well as so much more directly inspired by Crimson Peak, which will be in theaters on October 16th. Now, don't forget, anything $299 and above qualifies for interest-free VIP financing for 12 months. One of the gorgeous pieces that you'll see coming up next hour that also has the VIP financing from Heidi.
Yes. This is fabulous.
Unbelievable. So that's on the way for you in just a little bit, coming up next hour. But as we said, HSN's entertainment and style expert Jackie Moran is here with us. We're going to be checking in with her throughout the entire movie event. And right now, Jackie, you have more to share with us.
I certainly do. There is so much to share about this movie, Crimson Peak. I have to tell you, there's a reason we're doing a whole jewelry collection inspired by the beauty of this movie. Yes, it has mystery and intrigue, and it will keep you gripped till the end, but you will also admire the gorgeous visual mastery, and it starts and ends with the incredible costumes. We got a sneak peek from the costume designer herself, Kate Hawley, on how these handmade costumes with their lustrous silks, incredible velvet fabrics, and jewel tone colors really brought the film to life. Take a look.
If you take Edith and Lucille, you know, it's such a wonderful contrast, the two of them.
I can imagine the two of you in here as children. We're not allowed in here as children.
Edith's clothes are all full of light and soft, and there's a fluidity to it, where even the fabrics of Lucille's clothes, it's like the thick velvet. It's like her second skin. The clothes come all the way up to the neck. The hair's pulled back very tightly. She likes the feeling of tight corsets and constraint.
It really is a world of opposites. We have Buffalo in late summer, autumn, and then we have the world of Allerdale, which is starvation and barrenness. And all of these things became motifs for the clothes. You know, it's beautiful. And that's the thing with Guillermo. The horror has to be a beautiful thing.
I mean, how incredible is that? And that's just a taste. I'm telling you, you're going to be wrapped up by this movie. Crimson Peak is out in theaters this Friday, October 16th. And we are so inspired by the Victorian style we're seeing in the film that we're talking about it on hsn.com. I would love for you to join me on the community page. Tell us how you interpret Victorian style, and I will be there to chat with you along the way tonight. So join me over there, and we have plenty more incredible jewelry coming up. And it starts with a cod right after this.
Ghosts are real. I've seen them all my life.
Has anyone died in this house? Violent deaths?
The house is hundreds of years old. Many souls have come and gone.
If you're here with me, give me a signal. I have to leave.
There's no one here to help you.
Turn around.
Crimson Peak. Shop the exclusive jewelry collection tonight, only on HSN.
Well, we are so thrilled that you're joining us for the big Crimson Peak movie event exclusively here at HSN. And we always love to hear from you and have you be a part of the show. And I'm going to share with you right now 2 comments that we've already had in our community. And here's the first one. There is nothing more Victorian than a velvet ribbon around your neck with a cameo. And by the way, Amadeo's going to be here tomorrow night in our Crimson Peak event with a rhinestone pin or a blouse with a lace collar. And that's my Victorian style. Also, Southern Light says my Victorian style is regal fantasy and just enough darkness and mystery for an enchanting yet feminine effect. And I love to be creative with Victorian style. And that brings me to our next special guest, Akkad. He has been in the design world for more than 30 years. Now, the jewelry that he has designed before bringing his exclusive collection here at HSN was all fine jewelry, high-end jewelry, but now using those same manufacturing techniques and actually the same manufacturers, you bring us the most gorgeous collection inspired by Crimson Peak, the film. And I know in particular, Akkad, you were inspired by the period, a mixture of the Victorian and the Edwardian styles.
Absolutely. When I first got married, I was very young. I was convinced that I was reincarnated from that period.
Oh.
I don't believe that anymore, but I seriously believe that I lived that period. It is the most beautiful period. They paid attention to detail like no other period. And when you're transitioning from Victorian to Edwardian, you're getting so much richness. Look how gorgeous these earrings are.
So we have the choice in this. We have the gold tone with the black diamond color or the hematite tone with the cyan ruby color. Now, in the film Crimson Peak, the most, I was telling you this earlier, the thing I loved was looking at the details and the designs of the costuming and the jewelry. One of the most important aspects of the movie was this beautiful ruby red color in a ring that the main character wore.
My first red piece ever. I've never done a red piece at HSN. I've done them in rubies elsewhere. Never ever did them before. It is so stunning. It is such a gorgeous color of red, particularly against the hematite. All the pieces move. It frames your face in a very different way than I usually frame faces. In a sense, it's a door knocker style, but it moves.
Well,
and then look at the little hearts at the bottom.
My friend, I've got to tell you, you've got to do red more often because we have 70 remaining only now in the earring. So if you want the red earring, this is your invitation to come on in. And I got to tell you too, the gold with that beautiful black diamond color, it is exquisite. And to your point, the fact that every part of this earring moves, because it's one thing to have an earring, but to have every single part move, it's going to draw attention to your eyes, it's going to frame the face, it's going to make your eyes sparkle that much more. We'll leave these available for you, but we're going to move right along, and now we're going to talk about the ring, the matching Love is a Mysterious Thing ring. And we all know, if you've seen a little bit of the intro to Crimson Peak, it's about a gothic romance.
Right. It's about the and it's definitely a mysterious love story. I think that goes without saying. And I've never done, again, this is brand new, never brought it to you, open work. This is not any old open work. This is intricate open work. Look at the detail. We're offering it in both black diamond and the cyan to match back to the earrings. And then, of course, you have to have the classics, the look of white diamonds. Gorgeous. Absolutely stunning, stunning piece. Look how they match together. And can I tell you, red in France is a neutral, because it's like you never think about where, like, your nail polish being red, or your lipstick being red, or your blush being red. These colors bring so much light to your face, so much warmth to your face. So if you we're coming onto winter, and we're all gonna get pale, except for you lucky ones living down here. But everywhere you live, it is a rich, rich, rich color that comes to your face and to your finger. Look how elongated this ring is.
Yeah.
Not heavy, low profile, very easy to wear. You see just a hint of the skin, which is very flirty, and a really intricate, intricate design that goes knuckle to knuckle. I don't care what your hands look like. It completely makes them look like the longest hands in the world.
And from $49 to $39.95, under $20 to bring it home. And when you see this on, to Akkad's point, it's so elongating. It's so beautiful. I'm going to pair it back with the red earrings, because the red earrings are almost final call, and this is the first in the collection from Akkad in that beautiful color, and of course inspired by Crimson Peak. This is our big 2-day movie event, and this ring, very, very popular. I've got to say too, the comfort level of this one, Akkad,
has to.
Amazing.
It has to. Listen, we are absolutely inspired by that period, Victorian, Edwardian, and then the house, the Gothic look. All of that is very, very important, but it has to be done in a modern way. I want you to wear these pieces every day. This is not a costumey piece. This is a gorgeous piece that everybody comments on, but most importantly, comment on you. Well, I want them to say, you look gorgeous.
Oh, thank you, thank you. And you know, I was speaking to that ring that you'll see so prominently displayed in the film. It was a longer, beautiful ring. Theirs was a solitaire, which would be hard to wear every day. This is something that, again, because it's low profile, because it almost, you know, fits to your hand like a glove, it's easier to wear. So it's that theme inspired by the movie, but yet designed in a way that we can easily incorporate it into our lives.
You can wear it, you can wear your gloves on top of it, you take off your gloves and you look like the chicest lady. She was American, but like chicest lady, American or English. It is so breathtaking and just the right amount of open work. The curly cues, very much of the period. It's like lace on your fingers, very low, very easy to wear, gorgeous ring. I love them together. If you're able to get them both together, please, by all means, get them together. It's such a beautiful set. It, like that little red heart in the earring is stunning, and then you get this other detail with the curly cues. It is a twisted love story. It is.
You're right.
It is. When you see the movie, you will see it's not your regular love story. So
you know,
we're covering both ends.
It's definitely mysterious, and it definitely keeps you intrigued throughout the entire film. You know, you will be surprised at some of the twists and turns it takes. So this has twists and turns in this beautiful Love is a Mysterious Thing ring. So from $49 to $39.95 and under $20 on your charge card. And again, like we were saying, I know in your jewelry, in your high jewelry, in your fine jewelry, you've always been inspired. I know you love to look at period pieces and create things with that influence that are modern.
For the last 6 years, honestly, all I've spoken of was that period, Deco, Georgian through Deco, because they made beautiful jewelry. And I look at them, I'm lucky to have like a great library with great books. You go to museums, you look at all these pieces, but I will not copy it. I want to make you something that is super modern that you can wear every day. Imagine this with a pair of jeans. Imagine this, any of the colors. You know, the black diamond is the more muted everyday one. The white, the look of white diamonds is more glamorous, and then the red is so chic. Mix them and match them with everything. Look on Connie's hands, how beautiful they look. You get a ton of look, but you get the airiness of the lace.
They just told me on the red, if you would like the red, we're down to fewer than 50 of these. You know, I remember one of my favorite parts of the film was when Lucille Sharp, she was very mysterious, Lady Lucille Sharp, she was playing the piano, and it started on a shot of her fingers playing the piano. And she was a very elegant lady, you know, very stately looking, always perfectly put together, and she had her hands on the piano, and I thought how long her beautiful fingers look. This makes our fingers look long, like, even if they're short, like
a pianist hands. You don't have short hands. You look like you have pianist hands. That's the whole point of these, particularly when they're low profile and narrow and long. Think about it. It's like Photoshop. It's like, no, seriously. It narrows, flattens, elongates. It's exactly what you want for your fingers. You want them to look as long as possible. And you want airiness, and you want wearability, of course. You want to be able to wear them every day. You want to be able to wear these pieces with everything you have. All three colors will mix and match endlessly. I truly love all three.
So from $49 to $39, under $20 on your charge card to bring them home. That FlexPay expires tonight at midnight, as this is the first in the 2-day Crimson Peak movie event. Now, coming up from Akkad, he is really known for his bangles. And as you're seeing this, I want to make certain you realize you're not choosing. You're actually getting all three. It's the set of 3 bangle bracelets for under $35, and it's I just can't get enough. The 3-piece bangle set, so you're getting the look of black diamonds, the look of jet, and the look of clear, and we have small, medium, and we have medium, large available for you. Okay, the next one. Now, when you go see the film, one of the things that I think you'll recognize are the butterflies. There was a very prominent scene where Edith was speaking to Lucille, and they were talking about butterflies and the beauty of butterflies. So here we have our beautiful out of the cocoon butterfly ring. It's under $25 on your charge card on FlexPay. And you know, whether you're comparing it to the inspiration from the movie, or you're just thinking about the symbolism of butterflies, they're a symbol of rebirth and rejuvenation and hope of wonderful things to come. With Edith certainly needs that wonderful hope in the movie, and I don't want to give away too much. But here you see the Fly Baby Fly inside outside hoop earrings from $79 to $59.95. Now they have the stones inside and outside, and back to the colors. You know, one of the things that I think impressed me the most when we were watching the film were the colors, the costumes, the mystique of the entire thing, and you're going to see that with the color on the butterflies. And we have fewer than 200 of these to go around. So Akkad, next we're going to talk about your set of 2 bangle bracelets, which are brand new. And did I lose one? Okay, here they are.
They're right there.
I'm like, okay, wait a second. We have never, in the history of the time that you've been here at HSN, had something like this. We've had bangle sets before, which have been among your most popular of anything you've offered as a designer here. But we've never offered the distinctively different pieces.
2 different bracelets. They work beautifully together. You're wearing them together, but they're entirely different. You can stack them up, you can separate them. This is like, my wife works in cosmetics, and they call it GWP, gift with purchase. This is a gift with purchase, because if this was one bracelet, this would be the price for just one of them. You're getting both of them, completely different settings. Look how beautiful they are together. And look, but you can wear just one.
Sure.
If you're really trying to make a statement, pile them up, wear them on either hand. One arm has one, the other one has the other one. Gorgeous, black and white. They will work with everything you own, and such an unbelievable value. We have FlexPay on this as well.
We absolutely do. We're doing this on 4 FlexPays, which is almost unheard of on jewelry. We normally do 2, maybe 3, but we're doing 4 flexible payments on this that expires at midnight. This is a 2-day event, and you're watching tonight the first of the 2 days. Same time tomorrow night, you will see the second of our Crimson Peak movie event showcase for you. But tonight, with Akkad and Heidi Doss kicking it off, I will tell you, unfortunately, we have fewer than 200 remaining in our twin power 2-piece bangle bracelet set. Again, under $35 to bring this home. When you see the film, Sir Thomas Sharp and Lucille Sharp, they're brother and sister. This is called the twin power bangle bracelet set. They weren't twins, but they were brother and sister. So again, the inspiration based on the Crimson Peak movie. But then the coloration of this too, with the black and white, is always perfect.
I was also, honestly, I was thinking of the 2 ladies as well. I was thinking of twins, like these 2 women in his life.
Yes.
And I just thought, we have to make 2 bracelets.
That's smart,
that
like
are
the yin
very
and yang.
different.
Oh, they're very
yin
different.
And yang, but you get them together. You get the whole thing together. It is so stunning. You have to see them in person to see how beautiful they really are.
And I love what you said. Even one, and I'm going to take these off because I want you to see from the side detailing, even if you have one of these, I mean, these are stand-alone bangle bracelets because they are, every single attention to detail has been attended to. When you see this from the side, you see all of the stones. They have double figure-8 safeties. They have a magnetic hinge, and hinge are always more expensive than slide-on bangles. Hinge closure with a magnetic closure there on the end, and then you can see those stones that are individually hand cut in the center. So you have that row of those 7 princess cut stones. And then when you look at the one that is predominantly clear, same thing. You're going to get the stones on the side. You have the 3 stones across the front. You have the double figure-8 safeties. Now I'm going to show the back of this, which is funny because a lot of people say in fashion jewelry, are you kidding me? You're showing the back. You've got to remember, this gentleman, Akkad, his real pieces, his fine jewelry pieces, the same manufacturers, the same hands that touch those pieces that are thousands of dollars, they're touching your piece that you're actually getting home at under $70 per bangle. So they have this European piercing work in the back.
Absolutely.
Which is really a hallmark of quality and craftsmanship.
And it's comfort, and it feels better when you put it on. But can I tell you also, when we talk, Connie just mentioned the princess cut. These are fancy cuts. You do not get fancy cuts in this type of jewelry. It never happens because they're so much more expensive than simply rounds. They are, you have graduated fancy cuts. The waist in the rough is so enormous, but the faceting on those black stones is breathtaking. So even though you have a ton of the look of the white diamonds, you still have the brilliance in the black because it is so polished.
Okay, we will let you know when these are officially gone. I'm going to say fewer than 130 of these remaining, so we appreciate your patience. Bear with us. And remember, there's a new thriller coming to theaters Friday. It's called Crimson Peak. That's what this entire event is all about. Now, this earring, you want to talk out of this world. It's called Right to the Heart, the V-shaped hoop earring. And we have these available for you in 3 choices, from $79 all the way down to $69. And that's $23 and change on your charge card to bring them home. I'm actually going to put these on. I love this
If you say Gothic, and the house is very Gothic, so if you say Gothic, you cannot not have this shape. We couldn't use some of my pictures from all the churches just because we're using collateral from the movie, of course. But if you go to any church in Europe, there's a Gothic church. This is the shape. You get those arrow-like shapes. And I thought, let's do it in an earring that makes you look breathtaking.
Okay.
Baguettes all across. It's literally a wall of mirrors on either side.
That will be coming up. But we're going to talk now about the Out of the Cocoon CZ butterfly ring. And already popular from the preview, about 1/10 of our quantity is gone. This is under $24 on your charge card to bring it home. Everything from Akkad comes with a lifetime warranty. I'm going to say that again because that really doesn't happen in the industry, but we are giving you a lifetime warranty from the manufacturer on these gorgeous pieces. Now, during the movie, there's a prominent scene where Lucille and Edith are having a conversation about butterflies, and it really actually mirrors, I think, a little bit of what's to come later on in the movie. As you know, I can't give away too much, but as they get to the second house where they're all going to live. But they do talk about butterflies early. Butterflies are predominantly displayed in that scene, and then in the house that they actually all moved to as well. So we had to have this butterfly piece in the collection. And whether we talk about it in relation to being inspired by Crimson Peak, the movie, or when we talk about the symbolism that everybody associates with butterflies, the rebirth, the rejuvenation, butterflies are such an important symbol.
Butterflies are a gorgeous symbol. Well, they're beautiful to start with, so that's the main thing. But in this particular butterfly, I wanted to give you a butterfly that you can wear every day. And we have, you see butterflies in gorgeous colors, which we have in the earring, but you also see butterflies in these muted, chic, elegant colors. All Marquise CZs, every single stone, custom cut for you. It hangs over your hand. It hangs literally like it is fluttering over your finger. It is beautiful. It just goes east to west, but just a little bit so that it's not uncomfortable. It is, look at it on your hand.
Gorgeous.
Beautiful, beautiful, sits just right. Look at the color, the graduation from the dark, rich black CZs to the chocolate CZs and then the white CZs.
And even the detail on the antenna of the butterfly.
That was a big conversation, trust me, because the first version, the antenna was not nice. And it was like, no, every detail of it, the body of the butterfly has to look impeccable. Every single part of it is custom cut for you. It really, honestly, this anywhere in real would be a fortune.
Oh my goodness.
A fortune. Can you imagine black diamonds, chocolate diamonds, and equality or equality diamonds?
Absolutely.
It would be unbelievable.
I'm going to show the matching earrings with this too, because, you know, again, it's giving you a juxtaposition of thinking about the butterflies in the more muted colors and the butterflies in the beautiful bright colors. In the earrings, they told me that just from preview, we're down to 150 earrings, so they're coming up next. The ring just sold out in size 11, is that correct? And size 12. Okay, so we have 6 through 10 available for you. But if you can get your size now, what a wonderful statement in style, but then also the symbolism behind it.
Absolutely. The symbolism of reinvention and coming back and survival and moving on. It is so beautiful. It is, the symbolism alone is so beautiful. And the ring really does it justice.
Okay.
I love this ring.
We will let you know when that is officially gone. Remember, this is our first of a 2-night Crimson Peak movie event, and you're watching the Akkad Jewelry Collection, all inspired by the film. Okay, this is the Oh My Dear Heavens 3-stone knuckle ring from $69 to $59. It's available for you at under $20. Wow.
Unbelievable, right?
Yes.
Another elongating ring, another ring. It's like if you have one of those apps that really lengthens your finger, and 3 genuine mother of pearl, the best quality. There's no better quality mother of pearl. 3 of them set against that black diamond, and the same quality set in that bracelet, and in the bracelet faceted to reflect the light. What I love about mother of pearl is that translucence. So you get, it's not opaque, it's not transparent, it looks gorgeous, and of course, it's real. It's a genuine gemstone. Okay,
the bracelet, we have 100. You want to talk about collectability with the faceting of this exquisite mother of pearl. It's $119. It's under $30 on your charge card to bring it home. So that's available for you as well. But now we're going to talk about the butterfly earrings before they're officially gone. And this is an event price from $79 to $59. A quarter of our quantity gone from preview on this hoop. And I am not surprised. It is out of this world. From $79 to $59, under $20 on FlexPay. And you know, we all think about hoops, and you can't really have too many hoops, but this is a hoop with a different personality and style.
Well, you absolutely cannot have too many hoops. I truly believe that. But this one, I thought, how about the beautiful butterfly fluttering around your face in gorgeous blues year-round? Those colors look stunning year-round. The hoop itself is fairly thin to make the butterfly itself stand up, but it's also for the weight. They weigh nothing. They are literally as light as a feather. You can wear them all day long, but then with this butterfly, they stand up. It's not simply a thin hoop, but with a butterfly, suddenly you have this presence and the prettiness and flirtiness of the butterfly. we move, it's graduated. You see how the color graduates? And it's two-tone. So you're going from darker at the bottom with darker colored aquamarine, and then you go up just like a butterfly would be, and you go up into the lighter aquamarine, and then we move into the whites.
Beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Absolutely beautiful. And again, there are a couple of different scenes with butterflies in the movie, and everything that you're seeing in tonight's show and in tomorrow night's show inspired by the film Crimson Peak, which will be released on Friday. So there is such symbolism involved in the butterflies throughout the entire show, but also just in general, people collect butterflies and love the whimsical, romantic nature. And as we were saying, Crimson Peak is a gothic romance. You will see it's a twist on what we think of as a romantic movie for sure. And they're telling me that this is going to sell out. So if you're on board, you're going to get this. We will let you know. But keep in mind, our expert, one of our style correspondents here at HSN, she has more information because lots of you are communicating with her on Community. And when we talk about style, there's so much to talk about with Crimson Peak, Jackie.
So much to talk about, and I have to tell you, Victorian style, it is, of course, one of the most influential time periods in fashion history, but guess what? It is on the runways right now. It is so modern and so fresh, and we are seeing it. Case in point, look at Sonia. She looks incredible in one of the key colors in the movie, and of course, of the season. That is this gorgeous deep teal. But look at what we've done here. It's a modern, fresh, clean cutout dress. The lace-up shoes, to me, immediately I think of the corsets in the movies, but again, one of the hottest shoes to come down the runway in all forms. But the finishing statement, of course, are the incredible jewels. We were just talking about how it can take an outfit and make it whimsical, transform it, instantly hoops, change the shape of your face, highlight your features and your coloring, and the butterfly detail so unique, such a statement piece. And we also see in the movie incredible neutrals. Nikita, come on in here, gorgeous, because I need to show how, again, not just with mixing the jewel tones of the season, but another huge element to the movie, the neutrals, the warm, sunny tones. And look at how gorgeous the gold plays off of this clean, simple outfit. So if you want your neutrals, your peplum, your clean, sophisticated chic, don't forget to add that touch of glam with these incredible jewels, everybody. Plenty more to come. Trust me, we're having fun back here with the style tonight.
Absolutely. Thank you, Jackie. You know, when she was talking about the style in the movie, and I mean, I can't impress upon you enough. We had the opportunity to see it yesterday. The colors, the styles, the costuming. It's amazing. Oh, a quick update on our butterfly earrings. Are officially gone. But now we're going to move to a bracelet called Love with No Restraints. And one of the characters in the movie, Edith, you know, she was a very mature young woman, and she actually was forward-thinking for a woman of that time. So while this says love with no restraints, I think of women with no restraints too, because she was a very forward-thinking young woman.
Absolutely.
She was raised by her father, so she kind of thought, I can do whatever I want to do, which I loved.
Listen, it's a classic from a period standpoint. This is a classic design. This is when they started making buckle bracelets and buckle jewelry. This is unlike anything you've ever seen. One, genuine leather. I'm going to start from the bottom and build up. Genuine leather, all tooled, so it has this gorgeous texture. This is not vegan leather, this is real, the real thing. And then look at the buckle, the detail on the buckle. These are all custom cut CZs. Every single baguette, fancy cut, is custom cut for you to build up that look, to build up that rounded shape. The shape is completely Edwardian. That is exactly, if you had a woman had a belt, that would have looked like. It is so beautiful. It is, it's a mix. It's a mix between the everyday wear of leather, and we all know you can wear leather every day. You wear it in your handbags, your shoes, and everything. And then the glamour of the gorgeous buckle.
Stunning. And by the way, we have small, medium, or we have medium, large available for you. Look at the quality and the texture. Oh my gosh, we have 100 left. So I've got to talk about this quickly. Look at the texture. This is like hand bag quality leather. This is like the most expensive driving glove kind of leather. It's exquisite leather, and then to Akkad's point, the baguettes, the round brilliance, the detail in that phenomenal buckle. Genuine leather, gorgeous stones here. You can see the European piercing work. This also has a magnetic closure, which I love that you do that.
I do it all the time. It's easy. You don't have to think about it. It doesn't get stuck. You don't need help. Somebody helping you out with it. It is the easiest thing. And then, of course, we have the safeties. For my handbag line, which is not here at HSN, all of our leather tooling is done by hand. I can't talk exactly as to how this leather was tooled for many reasons.
Yes.
But you can guess.
Yes.
If I hold the same standards, I hold the same standards. This leather is stunning, but forget the leather. Look at this buckle. Look at these. And it's a classic design. A buckle bracelet, which I've never done before, is a classic design. It's never going anywhere. And it's done in a way that I don't believe I've ever seen.
You know what's so amazing? When the buckle came out a couple years ago with designers, people thought, oh, it's the newest, hottest thing. But not true. I mean, when we look at the Victorian, exactly.
It's been around. It's just, it gets revived. And here it gets revived, honestly, in a way that is so modern. So you have a super elegant and chic buckle, and then the leather on it. My wife, Susan, we were at an event last week, and she wore it. And she was wearing a very bright, let's say, multicolored dress. It was a very busy dress. It stood against it like nothing else. Another friend wore it in all black, looked fantastic. If you wear it with jeans, it gives it an edge. If you wear it with black tie, it gives it another edge.
Beautiful. I've got to let everybody know we have about 40 of these remaining, so if you're on board, you're going to get that. Stay right where you are as we continue with our Crimson Peak movie event. But we also want to show you our gorgeous raven earrings. If you were not with us at the beginning of the show, Heidi Daas is coming up, and she is always inspired by florals. She's always inspired by critters, if you will. So we have the raven earrings here on the way in just a little bit. And here you go. You know what? Here you go. We have fewer than 100 remaining in that earring, and it's $89.95. It's also on FlexPay for $22.49. Now the necklace with the look of the finest platinum pearls, with the ravens here in the front, but you really have to look at it to realize that you're looking at ravens, because it's almost like a modern art form in the fact of the matter that it looks like just a beautiful necklace, and then you realize there's hidden treasures in there. This is okay, almost sold out. We have fewer than 100. This qualifies for VIP financing, and it's under $60 on FlexPay. Otherwise, 12 months VIP financing. And then coming up, the ring that you are holding. This is a very special ring.
Very. This is a very special ring. Maybe a year and a half ago, I designed the ring for you in black diamond with white, and it was very elongated, and I told the story that I had designed it for this American friend of mine who married a prince in another country. We're not going to say which country. And this was her wedding ring, and I made it more fashion and elongated. This is the ring I designed for her. It took me that long begging to say, I want to make the same ring. It is beautiful custom cut baguettes in the middle. You have this chain detail in between, and then black diamonds to frame it on either end. This is as beautiful as it gets. And again,
that's coming
very
up.
Low profile.
Absolutely, that's coming up. Okay, also we want to let you know from Heidi, we do have the final few of the Raven cuff, and the cuff is available at $2.99, which means 12 months interest-free shopping on this. If you would like the cuff, we have 50 remaining, under $60 to get that home, detailed in the design all the way to the back. But we're now going going to move to what I anticipate being the #1 bestseller inspired by the movie Crimson Peak from Masquerade, because he is known for his bangle bracelets. And what we're about to showcase for you is not just one. This is a 3-piece bangle bracelet set where you will receive that wonderful hematite accented beautiful kind of a black diamond look. You get the look of the clear diamonds and you get the look of jet. All in hinged bangle bracelets, 3 of them together, and this is under $35 on FlexPay. Now the unfortunate thing is we were supposed to have about 400 of these. I think, if I'm not mistaken, we are down to 300 remaining. So I just want to show you. You can imagine, and you know, Akkad has sold here at HSN when he first started a bracelet similar to this for $90.
Absolutely.
And so to be able to get...
And for good reason.
Sure.
For the quality and for the quality of the stones. I mean, it wasn't overpriced. Mm-hmm. I cannot repeat enough. You get all 3. You get all 3. You can mix and match them endlessly. There is no way you cannot find use for these. You can have the white one if you're going to something very chic and elegant and restrained. Mm-hmm. You can, if you're going out with your friends, the black diamond is unbelievable. The jet black diamond one.
Love.
Love, love, love. Now think, every day you have the choice of 1, 2, or 3. It is gorgeous, but you can change it to your clothes. Jet black, simulated black diamonds, simulated white diamonds, all of them will work with anything and everything. And they will work with every other piece of jewelry you have. Look, you're wearing a different ring?
Yes.
Look how they work together.
And you know, imagine we have our V-shaped hoop earrings, which have already been so popular. This is the most incredible earring that's going to be coming up. I mean,
love it.
I already own several of Akkad's earrings, but let me just tell you, he's outdone himself for the Crimson Peak movie event. Those will be coming up for you very, very shortly. But here you can see the set of the 3 bangle bracelets together, and working back with the ring, working back with the V-shaped earring, and just creating really a perfectly finished look.
Absolutely, and you work it, and the whole idea is that you work different looks together every day to create your own look for the day. Because honestly, I know from my wife, she puts something on in the morning, 5 minutes later, she wants to wear something else. And then she changes her dress, and what the jewelry that she likes doesn't go with the new dress. The idea here is to create for you something that you can wear with everything. That you may want to change your dress 50 times in the morning, and I have to hang them back up again. But the jewelry stays on. The jewelry works with every single look. These bracelets will work with everything. I love the curb design, the curb chain design. But we made it in a bangle so it doesn't move, and then inlaid it, every single piece inlaid with the most gorgeous stones you have ever seen.
And I think the amazing thing when you look at this and you consider, these are not even $50 a bangle. Not even $50 a bangle, and yet you get a lifetime warranty from the manufacturer. I know we're busy because so many of us are watching this event, everything inspired by Crimson Peak, the movie, inspired by that wonderful Gothic romance, by that mystique of a bygone era, really something that will keep you on the edge of your seat the entire time you're watching it. And again, to get something like this from Akkad at this value price with the FlexPay, size small medium, size medium large. By the way, the medium large will be the very first to sell out. You will find yourself reaching for these more often than not, whether you wear 1, 2, or 3 together.
I can't honestly, I need a calculator to figure out with the FlexPay how much each of them costs. Probably nothing.
I know, like right?
Pennies. Can you imagine getting all of this for this value?
Okay, I've just got to tell you, the earrings, the earrings, the earrings. These are out of this world. I had these on earlier today, and people were losing their minds over these. This is from $79 to $69.95. And I want to see if we're actually going to be able to showcase these for you. Oh, next hour, they're coming up. But let me see exactly how many we have, because, okay, we have fewer than 200. You've never, Akkad, done anything like this, and this was painstaking.
Never done Labradorite, and for good reason. You can get AAA Labradorite, and you can get AAA Labradorite, and they're not the same. Honestly, this is the most gorgeous Labradorite. One thing about Labradorite, which is they loved it during their era, but I also love it because it's a neutral. One thing about it is that it changes color. It has these hints, this fluorescence. It has hints of blue, hints of green, hints of purple, hints of gray, but ultimately it is a neutral. There is no way on earth anybody would not think this is 100% pure gold.
Okay. Already a quarter of our quantity on those from preview. So if you want real Labradorite from Akkad, call us. And then also visit hsn.com, because Akkad, we have lots of things on there that we won't be able to showcase on the show tonight. So visit Akkad on hsn.com. And then also, too, I've got to say, he has so many customer picks. I always love to read the reviews and what people say. So you can see all of those little customer pick banners when you're looking at Akkad's jewelry right there on hsn.com. Also, Heidi Das returns as we are celebrating the movie and jewelry inspired by Crimson Peak. This is coming up next hour. It's called the Enticing Elegant Drop Necklace for $319, and then the matching earrings. This matching earring is available for you for only $59.95. If you want to go ahead and call and pre-order on those, you are more than welcome to do so. But I've got to tell you, on our next earring, Akkad and I had a very similar earring the very last time that I had the opportunity to work with him, which is almost a year ago, believe it or not now, and it sold out before we had the opportunity to do a full presentation on it. Now, it was similar. This is actually even better. And look at that shot right there for a second, because I want you to see what the baguettes are doing to the dispersion of light as they hit each and every baguette. From $79.95 to $69.95 and $23.32 on your charge card, you now have the next generation of a hoop earring, the evolution, if you will, of a hoop earring. And here you have it today in your choice of the gold with the black diamond, the gold tone with the clear, or the gold tone with the jet. And just from being on hsn.com, the gold tone with the black diamond, which I think are the ones that I'm wearing.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought that's what I put on. We have fewer than 100 in that black diamond color. But I just want to show you something super quickly, because I want you to be able to recognize exactly how these are designed. Look at this, the side of this, and there you can see the V shape in the movie. One of the things that I noticed in terms of shapes, the sister, Lucille Sharp, she always carried around the keys, because there were certain parts of the house that you weren't supposed to go into. She had the keys that unlocked those parts of the home, and they were all in these really neat shapes. I don't know if you've ever seen in antique stores the beautiful shapes of keys and different designs that antique keys have, but this kind of reminds me of that with the different shapes. And then also the fact that it's a Gothic romance, you can kind of think about the heart-shaped design with this as well. We are extremely busy, so if you can use express automated ordering, we probably wear hoop earrings more than anything in our jewelry collection. And now a new way to wear them, Akkad.
And completely elongating. I mean, a traditional hoop is round. You know, most of them round or square. This is a brand new hoop shape. You've never seen it before, and what it does to your face is unbelievable, because it is literally a wall of mirrors. This is what I love about baguettes. What I love about baguettes is that obviously they're cut straight, so the light reflects directly on them and then reflects out on your face. It gives you so much light. They sparkle like crazy. Goes without saying, inside, outside, both sides, always quality and then the arrow shape drops it just below the ear enough to hit your jawline. So you see the corner here that hits your jawline, squares your jawline, elongates it. They're not terribly long. They just look perfect on, and they drop just enough to make your face perfect.
And I think the exciting thing is, okay, so I'm going to show you, I'm going to hold this because I want you to see the inside also has tapered baguettes. So you're getting tapered baguettes on the inside, you're getting tapered baguettes on the outside, you're getting those beautiful round stones on the side. So even the sides are finished. You have that European click-lock closure, so it's always going to be perfect on the ear. If you want the ones I'm holding, which happen to be the look of the black diamond, we now have 30 left in the look of the black diamond. We have the clear, which is always classic, and then we have the jet color, which is exquisite, and you almost never see anything in baguette jet. Why is that, Akkad?
First time I've done a black jet.
Right.
And the truth is, if you have a gorgeous painting, there's your face, you frame it in either gold or black. That's what frames your face. Those black baguettes will frame your face like nothing you can possibly imagine. Look at them on. They look stunning on. I love how they make you look. Listen, I would love for you to tell me, oh, people say your jewelry is beautiful. But that's irrelevant, because once you buy it, it's your jewelry. Once you buy it, I want you to look beautiful. This is exactly what you get from an earring like this. Perfect shape, perfect weight. Let's not forget that. Despite the fact that they're baguettes, despite the fact that they're substantial stones, they drop just right to hit your jawline and then elongate your face and your neck. And who doesn't want a longer neck?
Oh, look at that. So here you can see where they're hitting and creating the illusion of giving you a, look at that, a more precise, sharp jawline. And at the same time, if you happen to have a rounder face, which I do, it gives you that longer, leaner look in your neck and in your face. And they just gave me an update, the jet now, which we've never